I promised you this video in the War podcast, so I'm going to give it to you. Welcome to the Mark Gatiss Rant, presented by Dan, for you lovely people. My problem with Mark can be summed up in one sentence. He doesn't watch Doctor Who. Full stop. His scripts and his acting ability for Sherlock is incredible. Really, really good. But when it comes to Doctor Who, Mark's episodes fall from 4 out of 10 to about 6 out of 10. The really good ones, the best one I think he's done, in my opinion, is The Unquiet Dead. And that was in 2005. Since then, he has written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 episodes of Doctor Who. And only one of those I deem to be any good, and that's the Crimson Horror. Cold War built itself up so much that it came crashing down when right at the end of the episode the evil Ice Warrior got defeated by people basically saying, please don't. Okay then, Victory of the Daleks. Just sums it all up really, doesn't it? Victory of Destroying the Daleks, that's what that episode should have been called. Night Terrors, okay, nothing special. The Lazarus Experiment. Greatest Doctor Who episode ever, I think you'll all agree. No. Awful. Awful, awful, awful. The Idiot's Lantern. Was that talking about Mark? Did they give him this plot and just think, oh, let's play a joke on him, ha 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 ha, he'll never write a script oh dear, he's written a script, now we've got to actually film it. Awful. The Unquiet Dead. Absolutely amazing. What happened, Mark? I'll tell you what happened. You stopped watching Doctor Who after Christopher Eccleston left. Because quite clearly, you haven't got a Scooby-Doo what you're talking about. Recently, Mark was quoted as saying that Peter Capaldi's Doctor is going to be less human than his predecessors. Peter Capaldi took over from Matt Smith, who played the 11th Doctor, a fez, bow tie, tweed wearing alien Doctor, one of the most alien Doctors we have ever had, and a brilliant Doctor. However, Mark saw that Doctor as completely human, not in the least bit alien. I mean, sure, he wears a fez and walks around with a mop and talks to decapitated Cybermen heads and... Yep, blah-de-blah-de-blah. We all do that on a Sunday morning off to Tesco's. Oh, just take me decapitated Cyberman head, put me fez on. There we are, all humanised up. Even if you're a casual viewer, you could tell me that Matt Smith was an alien Doctor. Just by the clothes he wears. I mean, yeah, people. I have a tweed jacket. Yeah, it's great. I love it, but I don't wear it with a bow tie, braces, and a fez. And Capaldi, who is wearing one of the darkest Doctor Who costumes ever, and whose first shot that we saw him in was the stare of death. How can you say that compared to Matt Smith, he's going to be, Matt Smith is more human? Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Matt Smith is less alien. dear. I'll see if I can find you the quote, yeah. I think, is it this one? Because it's just like, am I being too harsh? Am I? Tell me if I am, because I don't think I am. When Mark is being touted by, some people as being perhaps the next runner of the show, that really sends, shivers up my spine. It really, really does. I'll just try and Mark Gatiss on series 8. Yep. Let's have a lookity-duckity. Yeah, here we are. On the nature of the show, Gatiss also mentioned that the brilliant thing about Doctor Who is that it's always changing, like the central character. Not just the face of the actor, but the direction of the show. David and Matt were both wonderful, but both were very human doctors. And I think it's time to remind people that the Doctor isn't always like that. Seriously? Seriously, Mark? Let me know what you think. I'm just going to end this now because I'm just getting so annoyed. How can you say that somebody like that, who clearly, look, I'll give him a chance. If Robots Have Showed is any good, I'm going to review each episode of Series 8 when it comes out. The day after, I'll be posting a review. I'm going to give him a chance. Yeah, I like him, but he shouldn't be the next showrunner. And to be honest with you, there's probably better writers out there. Just because he's buddies with Stephen doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean a jot.